Number 1 says estimate and then solve. So if I were to estimate, I would do 1,200 divided by 30. If I take away this 0, take away this 0, 3 goes into 12 about 4 times, then add that 0 back. So I would say my estimate is around 40. Now it wants me to actually solve. So first, how many times does 40 go into 120? About 3 times. 3 times 43. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12, is 129. Subtract, I get 0. Bring down the 8. 43 goes into 8 0 times, so you have to add the 0. Again, subtract. I have nothing more to bring down, which means this is my remainder. So my answer is 30, remainder 8. Number 2 says use estimation strategies to determine whether the number sentences are true or false. So 2/3 minus 1/4 is less than 1 1/2. Well, I already know 2/3 is less than 1 in general. If I take away a 1/4, it's still going to be less than 1. So this has to be true. 1/7 plus 2/3 is less than 1. So 2/3 is less than 1. I would need to add at least one more third to be 1. Since 1/7 is less than 1/3, this is also true. Next I have 1/3 plus 3/4 is less than 1/2. If I look right here, 3/4 is already greater than 1/2. And then I'm adding 1/3 to it, so it's still going to be greater than 1/2. So I know this is false. And the last one, 5/4 minus 1/10 is greater than 1 1/2. So 5/4 is the same as 1 1/4 minus 1/10. 1 1/4 is already less than 1 1/2, and then I'm taking away 1/10, so it would still be less than 1/2. So this is also false. Number 3 says solve. Use your fraction circle pieces to help you. So I have 3/4 plus 1/8. So if I look at 3/4 plus 1/8, I have to do my multiples. 4, 8, 12, 8 is 8, 16. So I know right here I have 8. So if I do 3/4 plus 1/8, 1/8 is already in 8s. I have to switch 3/4. So 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. 6/8 plus 1/8 is 7/8. B says 1/2 plus 5/8. So again, I list my multiples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. My multiples of 8, 8, 16, 24. So I see that they are both 8. 5/8 is already in 8s. I have to switch 1/2. So 2 times 4 equals 8. 1 times 4 equals 4. So now I have 4/8 plus 5/8, which is 9/8. Also equal to 1 1/8. Next one, I have 2/5 plus 3/10. So my multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. My multiples of 10, 10, 20, 30. So right here, they both have 10. 3/10 is already in 10s. I have to switch my 5ths into 10s. So 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. 4/10 plus 3/10 is 7/10. My last one, I have 1/2 plus 2/5. So my multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. My multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15. So right here, I have to switch both of them over to 10s. So 2 times 5 is 10. 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. Therefore, my answer is 9/10. Number 4 says Julio brought 4 pounds of carrot sticks and 3 pounds of celery sticks for school potluck. He had 6 bowls for serving the vegetables, and he wants to put equal amounts of carrots in each celery bowl. Write an expression to show how many pounds of vegetables would be in each bowl. So we know he has 4 pounds of carrots and 7 pounds of celery. So in total, he has 4 plus 3 pounds of vegetables. We want to divide that into 6 bowls. So divided by 6. All it does is ask for an expression, so we can leave it just like that. Number 5 says Dixie wants to buy new stuffing for her couch. The drawing below is a model of her couch. Use the model to estimate the volume of her couch. So I know that I have to break this up into pieces. So I'm going to break this into a piece and this into a piece. So the top piece, the length is 6, the width is 1, and the height is 1. So I have to do 6 times 1 times 1, which is 6. The bottom, 6 times 3 times 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. I have to add them together. 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry the 1. 4. My answer is 42 cubic feet. The last one, number 6, says, each of the 17 gorillas at the nature preserve eats 45 pounds of food a day. Write an expression that models the amount of food the gorillas eat in a day, and then evaluate the expression to find out how much food they eat. So we know each of the 17 gorillas eat 45 pounds of food a day. So it would be 17 times 45. Then it wants us to actually solve it. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 3 is 31. Add my 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. Add them together. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. My answer is 765 pounds.